allow gay marriage. So have fun with that. Fucking narc. And hey, you're going to prison too. So just shut the fuck up. You know who you are, man. I'm pretty sure he might have filmed us because he knows a bit more than anyone other than her and I should know. Even though she told me she did go through my stuff when I was asleep. Because she slept in a different bedroom than I did because that's what I offered them when I said, if you want to come to my house and have a place to sleep and change and use the shower, I have an entire another side of my house you can use that for. One didn't, one did. What we did is none of your business. And no, money exchange hands. Don't worry, my ex-girlfriend was literally the oldest profession on the planet. She's now married with kids to a veteran. She's the reason Eric Pie exists. This is all being recorded and broadcast to something. I don't believe that this is actually the PlayStation Network. I'm pretty sure the Chinese people have just destroyed anything we can do to enjoy ourselves without having to feel like we're pedophiles. James, you are a pedophile. You've seen me. Yeah, I know you are, but what am I? Huh? Very funny. No, Jeff, James, Josh, Triple J. Okay, what's 7 plus 7 plus 7? 21. You're about 21 years too fucking late to call me a pedophile. And I'm only 38. Yeesh. I don't know if you think you're doing good for the world or what, but what you are terrorists. You break into people's homes, you take their shit, you use it on their land, and then they walk away. Wow, no wonder I apologized to someone who said they were a Native American. We're still chewing you out of every fucking thing you've ever had so I can speak their goddamn language. 11ing you. Evolving above you. I'm gonna change Jewing somebody out from an insult to a positive. I already did it with the word thought, T-H-O-T. That human over there is now that. It's not that hoe over there, it's that human over there. I changed that. Well, chewing something out of somebody is now a good thing. And you have nothing to do with them.
So,
you actually hate them and wish they were all dead.
Elegance incarnate, ain't
Why?
she?
Because you are, you fascist. I don't. I know who is listening to me right now. The New Smyrna Beach Police Department. Who are as guilty as you are. Who takes their credit? Who takes the credit for them?
So good to see you again, Cloud.
Because that's the person I'm pressing charges on.
Searching for an ideal location.
Okay, so which reform school do you drive kids to? Because I'm pressing charges on them as well. Anyone who has purchased a phone from cellular services, I am pressing charges on.
Obtaining all that intel has only stoked my desire to learn more.
Yeah, right, sure. Okay, Miss Butt. Fucking faggot. You pretend you're a goddamn federal judge. You hire somebody with bigger biceps than me and a metal detector. That's all you had to do is rent an office. All you had to do. That was probably something you borrowed from Curly or any other barbershop. Maybe that place where Frank and Kat used to work. Huh? That's all you had to wear was something that you give somebody when they're getting a haircut. I couldn't have seen the bottom. But when you're nodding out, when I'm trying to explain to you, while these people want me to lie, essentially, and slander the dead I won't do it, and you're fucking falling asleep up there. Yeah, I have a Seroquel hangover, I'm on Xanax, and my stimulants hadn't kicked in yet. So of course I'm gonna look a little sedated. Even those stimulants, yes, they help my focus, but they do not make me nod out. I can fall asleep on them. You can't, Jeff. Why did you think I'd forget you? Because what you heard about from the Mayo Clinic and believed? Okay, well then, the Federal Communications Commission might want to speak to you. The FBI might want to speak to you. The, what are they called? The DEA? Yeah, I called them too. The Drug Enforcement Agency in this country. Yes, I called them as well. What about the ATF? Yes, I called the ATF as well in this country. Would you like another one? Who have you called? You drive a bus of socially retarded people like me to school. That's what you said you did. Oh, like at the academy where I used to go. Cool, neat. Well, sometimes they don't come back because they get sent to the residential part, where you have to write things over and over and over and over again. Like, I will not be Bart Simpson. I will not be Bart Simpson. It helps me now. You have no case. What you have will be mine, and I will leave it to orphans in the future. Because you do not care for anything of today. I can speak to myself too. Why? Because I'm right. What's her real last name then? Yeah, I didn't think you'd know it either. Thank you, Chinese checkers. And you're welcome. Even though you didn't say thank you, you're welcome. Shine on, pretty diamond. Because I thought about leaving a 6-pack of Yingling, because Hail Santa, and he's not an alcoholic, because he came over holding a Yingling one day and said, "Hey, man, it's nice to meet you. I'm your neighbor. Thanks. It's good." I said, "Thank you for introducing yourself. I'm shy." He said, "Hey, man, if you ever want to have a beer together or something," he was holding a Yingling, and I said, all right, I'm going to remember this man's name is N.A. He is not an alcoholic. So if I wanted to, I could buy him a 6-pack and leave it on his porch on Christmas. That's why. If he has ever seen me with my pants down, he is one of the worst humans I have ever personally met. Never. Except for when we were having sex.
You're in Shinra territory now.
Yeah. Thought she had that shit too. Thank you. I don't believe people who just gush about other people. They probably want, and are just, they didn't want them.
Ain't no walking away from this.
You're going down. Who got time to take some fun? Get lost. Permanent twist. Hit that. Get lost. Stop playing, Tifa. Ready for a smash. You're done here. How you like this? Hope you learned your lesson. Ready for the feast behind Unstoppable. Permanent twist. How you like this? Trying to keep up? Here I go.
Get your ass out of here. One shot at a time. Got us. Don't look now, but it's about to get real.
And
Gotta
our
fight to
heroine
win.
triumphs again.
I've never seen that happen in my entire time ever playing this game. That was not Curaga, or Curaja, if it were a different version. But still, I used prayer in this game, which is one of the, you can use prayer or chakra. They've changed quite a bit. Because, I don't want to say why. Anyhow, I've never seen prayer work on 6 or 7 members of the party. The entire party that Cloud Strife is the leader of 99.9% of the time. And yeah, I guess I'm the Sephiroth with his shirt off at the end, wielding a Masamune as our limit break. So what are you gonna do? Braver or Omni Slash me? You ever get 50 battle points, motherfucker?
Show him no mercy.
You wouldn't let me last time.
Too bad, so fast. Try and keep up.
Even with the ribbon,
Permanent twist.
which you get in the cubist world of orgasms, I don't know.
Try and
It's
keep
a maze made of cube.
up. Stop now.
Yeah, that's what they... The original Temple of the Ancients is a 4-sided... It's a tetrahedron. It collapses into the black material. Sephiroth flies off with it, and then you start the second disc. Come on in, go. And I'm pretty sure Sterling Ball is going to want to hear about this. Is going to want to hear about this. So for me, it doesn't matter. My father has Alzheimer's. Faggot. You want me to kill you? No? Good, because I don't want to kill you either. Well, kill yourself. Nope. Yeah, Jeff, you went way over your bounds, man. You thought I actually had charges like that sometime because somebody duped you, man. They were your own people. You were in the Ascension Church, I imagine? Ryan, Todd, and all that. I don't want to talk about what separated my family. Then again, that could have been someone pretending to be my father saying that on the other end. I've been doing that for over a decade. Right, guys, Interpol might be needed, and the FBI, if they aren't, well, they're fucking mentally inept. You can move stuff on the ground with magnets. Wow, it's a terrazzo floor. Tear an asshole. No, I've actually heard that term before. So that's because I worked at 3 different grocery stores. Never Giant Eagle. It's where Aaron Lee Payne worked, not Eric Alexander Payne worked. I think it's a fine name, and I'm not changing it. I have a pseudonym, but I haven't written a book yet, so I have no reason to use it. That's an email moniker. You love the sun so much, don't you? Well, I'm Zeus. You ate what the sun does for fun. Because plasma, the sun is made of. Good. Just prove she's involved in it too, and I have less people to worry about. My Aunt Leslie and my Aunt Debbie are probably the 2 most prominent criminals in this case. Most likely my Aunt Leslie, because she couldn't figure out how to make $1 million because she sold her children. Right? You know, they say my mother is her mother. Meaning my grandpa Tommy raped my mother. and then had a child. That's what they say about my Aunt Leslie. People on our side? Nope. But I will call a schemer when they're scheming. And swiper, no swiping. You've been swiping far too much there, I say. This thing, I purchased that off eBay. I found them at Walmart for like $5. I paid about 20. Probably sold me by my Aunt Leslie or someone like that. Now, is that a crime? Technically, no. But it's false advertising, meaning if I was in England, yes, it is. It is a crime. But I'm not. I'm in America. So that's that. Told you you're gonna need more than one wife. It keeps going. I don't understand. Is that what you do? That's your entire life's purpose? Cool, dude. I hope you don't die. Or steal another one of these from me, because I'll break your neck when I find you. Why? Because you're within my arm's reach. Anytime you come within my arm's reach, my life is in danger. Stay the fuck away from me. I thought I could make that apparent by not showering, but no one seems to fucking get it. Okay, so it's the other way. Okay, so it's the other way. Get 5, dude. You aren't gonna win. I could beat you in this case in myself. And your wife, whatever that whore is to you. This isn't the same thing I was delivered. Yeah, it said Gen 2 here in big letters instead of right here, which I've covered up so you can't see it. Oh wait, this is still set? Aw, you guys are good. But it has the same serial number too. Making it illegal. Meaning, why the fuck do you think you can send fake police officers here and me not ask for their badge number? That's stupid. I'm angry. Which can make people do stupid things like speed. Not the drug in your car. That's about it. Punch a hole in the door. Didn't set off anything to me. Nope. Nothing was set off. What set it off? The one time that faux officer came over? Well, all I did was close my bathroom. Not even heavily. Not even. Everything was as though he was walking down the street trying to be a barker for Psalms and Proverbs. When I say barker, I just mean someone that shouts and sings as it says to do in Psalms and Proverbs. Or wherever it is in the Bible, or the Torah. That man made my day. Multiple times. He sung them in Hebrew, so I don't know. I don't know where he was. So I don't know what he was saying. That's where I came with it. Sorry I came so quick. when I was 17. She was a year older than me. It's one of the coolest names I've ever heard in my life. Oh, that sounds like nature, like nature. Alright, let's give it a full fucking quarter turn and get the goddamn truck right. Okay, so that sends it to the right. So if I turn it to right, which way did I turn it? Oh, whoa, yeah, that's all. Holy shit, that's off. So off, I could call him Tesla. Wrong, man. Lithium will run out. Hydrogen fuel cells make loud noises. Figure something else out, you fucking morons. Think I believe the second part of that? Okay, so it's still apparently doesn't understand it. I was using it. Well, this is a different one, I can tell because I crimped one of the screws so it couldn't come out. Yeah, I'm holding stolen property that was mine, but then stolen and replaced with something similar. You want to call the police about it? Go right ahead. I'd love to speak to an actual officer about this. Not a chump who pretends he's a fucking judge. And probably jacks off to child porno. There is no definition for child porno. Okay, at least I'm going in the right direction. Yeah, why does possession of a substance have to be a felony? Otherwise, I could be a police officer or a detective. I have no charges higher than that. Charges, yes. But convictions, no. And none of them involve children. Not his job. Even though he flew all the way down here to pretend to be some fake class at some fake university you fucking made up. Told you I'd figure it out. It's foul, cunt. Even you, Charles. Your kid's on holiday. Slovak. You know who's one of my favorite guitarists? Hello, Slovak. You know who I dislike? Bob Dylan. Both Jewish, still have reasons for liking them. And disliking them. I think Bob Dylan is overrated. I think Jim Morrison is a pretty boy that can't fucking do anything for shit. I think the Doors are a bunch of cunts. Played off their pretty boy lead singer. Okay, so I'm going the wrong way again. Even though the first person I ever smoked weed with was named Jim Morrison. He also molested me in my bed. Next to Sean Hine. But he was asleep, so he didn't see it. And then called me a faggot outside the Sunoco on Mount Royal afterward. Hanging out with someone who is now in prison for murder. So, yeah. I lived a different life than you. I also didn't associate with those people after that. And yeah, Mark Graduates, I would have considered you the winner of that cutting head that we did, even though they couldn't call it. I consider Mark Graduates the winner of that. Yeah, that custom-made carbon guitar, it was really nice, too. Neck through and all. Getting black. That's the concept. Oh, well, you know, the sneaker system probably dead too. Right, Ted? Yeah, your dad owns a uniform company, you know? Like, you couldn't get the right textiles to fake every single article of clothing I have. The priceless family heirloom. Yeah, well, Rick, that worked at Passages Ventura, teaches people the 48 Laws of Power as therapy. Those are illegal in correctional institutions all over the country. Just so you know. You want to go to Passages Ventura? If Rick still works there, or Rich, or whatever his name is, don't get Brandy, because it's all over her head. Nothing you can say can get that. Because she's too busy writing her story that's going to be on ABC, and there it goes. Yeah, she also agrees that men who cheat on their women are just looking for validation. Why do you think she would be public author? I think that's the case with people that have severe depression issues, maybe. But other than that, no. If you say you're with someone, you're with them. That's that. Who the fuck out of press you get? Ask them. Ask them. That's the person you love. They will help. That's the person you love you. I don't have anything solid to prop this up against. not my father. You want to be my father so badly that you'll break into his house and then call his only living son. I'm sorry, break into his storage units and then call his only living son and tell him that he and his brother, my Uncle John, are there, releasing him of everything in his storage unit. I'm not a fucking moron. I'm keeping you on the phone as long as possible to trace your call. I love you too, baby. We're talking about a pistol, you pussy. I don't want fire on. I want to feel safe. And you know you have to take a life. Seven thousand times more oxygen than giving your mother a hug. It's actually when your mother gives birth to you. Your brain produces oxygen. One shot of heroin produces 7,000 times that amount of oxygen. Or it's giving someone a hug for 15 seconds. You can kill me over lies. Good. Good about it.
Bring it.
Permanent twist. Get lost. Permanent twist.
Right, what happened to all those pictures of Colonel Mustang? Barrett Wallace? Seriously.
Just like that, okay?
Alright, let's see it. Zoo. Oh, you fucking kidding me? It's supposed to be the zoo. What does this thing have? Oh, the zoo's over there. Never. Mako Cursed Abominations. Alright, that'll be fun. The Marquis Valron, huh? Ah. Valon. Varlon. You knew what you were doing. You wanted to see how much you could make somebody change the way they speak. Including... Now, I've never been able to roll my R's, really. I've rolled my R's less than 100 times in my life. That's not really being able to roll your R's. 38. And I've tried probably 5,000 times. Nah, more like 500. No, that's all. It's probably more like 1 out of 100 times that I've tried, I've been able to do. That's not what English is, man. That's another Romance language called Spanish. Meaning its etymology is Latin and Greek. Latin came from Rome. Romance language. Pretty goddamn simple if you ask me. Notice how I avoided R's there? Man. Oh, so you can speak through the TV if you want to talk, but you're too pussy to actually call me. Okay. Good fuck. Unless your name's Chuck Noll with the K, I don't want to hear shit from you. Dr. DeFazio, enjoy your retirement. And, my half-brother. No wonder you felt so entitled to tell me how to act. I'm only paying you $7 grand. $700 an hour at 10 hours is $7,000. Billable by the minute. Yes.
Get him.
I put a picture of my penis on Instagram. I still haven't heard about that. But I never put one on Tinder when you were allowed to put up pictures like that. So there you go. I did it by accident, and then I realized it, and before the sun came up over the entire United States, it was off. I deleted it. I made a mistake. Yeah, and apparently my mother, who pretends to be Kate sometimes because she's a fucking weirdo, said you're an egomaniac. I know. Because I sent her, well, then I guess I sent a picture of my penis to my mother, but it was art. Remember, what's her name? Yeah, Tish Corbett? Doesn't matter if it was hard or soft. There's no fucking opinion of the artwork. It wasn't even the same color. It was like bright yellow or something. So yeah, just shut the hell up about it. Well, any whatever she, would bring us to, like a artist thing. If it was Tish's, well then, yeah, you'd see penis, you'd see breast, you'd see a bush. Big deal. It's a human body. Everyone has one. Get over it. No, they weren't sexual. They were just presented.
Wonderful work. I trust my guidance is crucial to your success.
No, not really my, which is M-A-I, which would have 3 periods between it. If you asked me to remember what that meant, I couldn't tell you. But I could start the game over again and find out. Notice how there's a blue layer over that? Yeah, that's how these people are pretending. They aren't anybody other than Harmony Hills. The name I decided for. So they say I'm their CEO. Well, if I'm your honorary CEO, I demand the exact same price the President of the United States gets, salary, whoops, per year. About $500,000. I guess I've worked there. You've been there about how long? We'll just say since the first day I went there. You can even say the day I left, April 29th of last year. So you owe me $500,000, Harmony Hills, at least. I'll pay the taxes on it. It won't be a problem. But since you called me your CEO, yeah, that's what a CEO can do. I don't want to earn more than the President of the United States of America for a job. It hurts people. Oh, now your military's coming out you, isn't it? Huh? Yeah, okay, Miller. Or Terry. Whatever the fuck your name is. Get the fuck off my line. Stay away from me. I don't have a line plugged in except this one. You kook. Fucking bastard. Fuck off my head. No, why? That's dumb. No one said every character in my book is not racist. I have far more than one planned, and no, I'm not. But if you want to argue about it, then yeah, sure, let's just digress 200 years. Can you spell viviparous? It doesn't matter. Do you know what it means? Can you recite it back quickly? No? Okay, well then you probably have a concussion. Good luck. Stop hurting your inside left shin, for fuck's sake. Oh, you had to say it. I don't know if your lips were moving or not, but mine are now, and as soon as I said lips are moving, there was an echo in the loop. You can turn, yeah, right temple. You can turn speakers into walls.
Nothing on me.
I meant to say that. You turn walls into speakers using magnetic paint. Or you're too fucking stupid to figure this shit out. Or, you know, they actually did knock me out for 4 days with propofol. Oh, yeah, 2 shots of fentanyl are going to get me through 20 oh my gods, or what are they called? Yellow Jolly Rogers a day. 17 because I was hooking my pal up while he was hanging out there. You know, they quarter one of those nearly killed him. Just smack his ass back in the... This is in Pittsburgh, so you don't really get to worry until the FBI is involved. You happy with that one? You're welcome. It's dead. Because I don't know, he knew something about it. He hit a lick from somebody who sent Colorado weed to Pittsburgh, man. That's all I know. It's probably James Rape Poser. Of course I would. If I knew who it was and they had something to do with a homicide, I would report it to the police instantly. What the fuck is wrong with these voices? An armed burglary, or home invasion in this case, is not enough for me to call the police, so let's just rape this kid. That's pretty much what you believe, huh? Even put me in 3 different spots where all of the doors have windows. Every single one of them. Except for bedroom doors. Or bathroom doors. I wouldn't have lived in a house like that. I didn't know. And no, I have never flown a drone over someone else's property. And that is a fact. Okay, you're calling the inside of the condo someone else's property? I did fly one there, yes, inside of a condo. It's something I ordered for $80 and it didn't work. It just didn't work. And it's not, you know, I've flown a drone outside in the backyard here, but I never flew it and recorded anybody else's property. That's a fact. If you need proof, you're gonna have to rewind the clock because it's all been deleted since you won't let me have privacy on my phone, which is against the law. Meaning, every single time I tried to change my password or code, which they recommend you do monthly or every couple weeks or every 6 months or something. I don't know what they recommend. They recommend you do that because why not? That way they feel like they're less liable for crime. Well, all it takes is for me to not be able to type 6 numbers back in fast enough and I lose. I have 2 cell phones right there that can prove that. And enough phone calls to the police where uniformed human beings came to my domicile, and if those aren't on record, well, my domicile, yeah, that's what I said. They stole notebooks. I even let them know that there were a couple lines that were not very friendly about the police in those notebooks, and they stole those lines as well. So if you find those lines with password looking digits on it, then, well, it does kill yourself and die, fascist. Die. Yeah, I bet you did. Because I don't bet, you should know that that's not a fucking thing. It's not an issue. They're adding just, oh, look at how, oh, they just added a yellow triangle. So look at that. I'm not colorblind either, Oak Ridge. Or New Smyrna Beach. I saw your Tour de Force parked out there, I guess drying after you washed all your cars one day. You all got blue lights on the top of your car. Every single one of you. This person had red and blue, and they weren't LEDs. I shouldn't have even pulled over. But I don't know what state troopers have. I don't know if all sheriffs have that. So I pulled over, of course. This person informs me something that, well, he very well could have done. He could have burnt the fuse out on that with a piece of glass on his screen in my left inside shin. You don't understand how easy this is. You have the empathic prowess of Lexington Steele's dick when all you're trying to fuck are mice. Get the fuck out of here before you ask for a goddamn straw! Oh yeah, I'll upload all that.